Hi everyone. Today we're gonna be um this stream is not out of I want to do it, it's out of necessity. Um I am going to be um creating a project for I'm redoing my ESP home screen project. And that's because the buttons are too close together. On this one, we got 4 buttons right here that are spaced away. Now I need this because my computer is now automated to turn on. I got some switchbot machines that get in the way of me actually pressing the button. So, like, I literally can't turn on and off my machine without, like, sending a signal. And so with that, I either have to turn on the app on my phone every time I, want to do it, and or I have to you have to turn on the app, or I have to turn on Home Assistant app. So either way, I'm doing an app, and I want to automate it, and so we're gonna do that today. We're gonna turn this into this, and one of these buttons is gonna turn on my computer, or the IR sensor is going to turn it on. Now, if you guys remember, we've done this quite a while ago. We've designed it, and I've just now gotten to the point where I think we can build it. So we have our parts right here. Let me get them out the bag. We got our spacer. We got our temperature. Oh, focus camera. We got our temperature and altitude or pressure. This one is going to be also temperature. No, this is going to be for gases, volatile gases, and O2 or something. I forget what it is supposed to be about because it's been a while. We got our temperature humidity sensor, which we do need to calibrate after it's all in. We got an IR sensor, supposed to fit right in there. And we're going to be stealing the board from here. And then we got 4 mechanical switches. Now I'm going to like this better than these because these, I can, if my thumb literally is the size of all 4 of these. So sometimes I hit the wrong button with this setup. Sometimes I hit the wrong button because I'm reaching for that one, but I accidentally hit the other one, and then other automations happen. So like I need to. That was the whole purpose of redesigning this board, was to make this more accessible for me and for it to do button things. Because I just don't want sensor board. I just don't want a sensor board. I want something I can interact with as well. Because this one's going to have an LCD screen on here. I haven't figured out how to do it yet, or how to display anything, but I know at some point this is going to be a game changer for me. So, let's get started. So, first things first, I want to thank Streambeats for having their music up for free to use. And that's way too loud. So right now we're going to be in some lo-fi right now. We might change it to something else, but right now it's good. So the first thing I'm going to put on is the... I don't know which one to put on first. Is this clear? Alright. Yeah, we're going to build from the top down, I guess. So the first things first, we're not going to be using the 5-volt regulator. I've decided that I think I'm going to have a 5-volt line in my house whenever I have it, and it's just not going to be an issue. If it does, I can just simply install it whenever. For right now, I'll just be using the USB Type-C to power it. So for right now, we're going to just throw everything in. So, we're going to be throwing in 10K resistors from 3 to 5. So I'm not going to put 1 or 2 in. These were supposed to be, let's see if I can zoom in on it without cutting my head off. These were supposed to be for this module, the SHT31, but because I'm not going to put that on, because it's that thing right, oh, let's see if we can focus. It's that thing right there, and normally I would, pay the company to put that on because I don't have the soldering tools to do it. So it's good. We're just going to leave it there. That's it. And, oh, nope, I want to have all these going the same way. So we got all our resistors on. And again, this is, yep, nope, we don't need 10K. We need 10K because these are going to be for the buttons. Now these solder joints I've got to do perfectly because this is going to be on display or whatever. Alright, grab my soldering tool. And we're just going to move everything out the way, clear up my workspace. There we go. Shrink that a bit. That's just going to be off to the side for now. There we go. Let me grab that. There. Solder these joints. There we go. There we go. All those done. Let me just snip them off. And again, this is going to be, I'm trying to do this quick so I can get some, so I don't have to do this. I really wanted to just play Nintendo Switch today and finish up the, and finish some of the Arceus. I didn't want to, well, finish, but whatever. So we're taking the module off the other one. And we're just gonna put this on here and trim it down. This is the next thing that's gonna go on the board. Right there, there we go. Just the right amount. I can toss that one because that one's junked on that side. Alright, now this one. Just gotta do? Cut it on the second one? Yeah, cut it on number 2. There we go. There we go. And this one's great because I don't have to solder any of these pins. I just have to solder the black plane. Oh, nope. Wait, which way? Son of a bitch. Which way? Oh, no. Did I put this on the back? Oh, thank goodness. Because I saw the writing here. And normally if it's the writing, that's the, like you see all this writing right here? Normally that means it's that side is the up side. So I'm like freaking out. But it also has writing on this side as well. So this one's 5-volt ground, 27, 28. And ends in 3.3 volt. And this one has 5-volt ground. I don't know if you can see it that well. 5-volt ground, 27. Let's see if we can manually focus this thing, because there we go. Yeah, 5-volt ground. Oh, 5-volt ground, 27, 26, 25. That's exactly what that is. So we're good. We're good. All right. So I do that. Because that would have been a freaking bummer, man. Having the screen be on the backside, I would have had to figure out how to flip everything. Alright, so I'm going to put my cutters behind it to prop it up as I do one here. There. One at the other end. Make sure they're good. 3, 4. You always do the corners first. If it's on a big IC like this, or yeah, integrated circuit, yeah. Or any IC, to be honest. You get the corners on, make sure it's all flat against there. Make sure it's all flat. Ooh, this one popped up a bit, so I can just... That's why you do that. So you know it's all... Now there's none of that gap in there. That's what you want to do. After that, you can just do whatever. So we're just gonna... Oh, come on, focus, you piece of garbage. Holy shit. Actually, I'm going to turn this sideways because it's easier for me to hold this that way. Nope, wait, I'm missing 17. No, I didn't want to do that. Shit. Because I'm looking at the screen while I'm doing this, because I honestly don't have a good enough view on this. All right. There, and those look pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, those look pretty good. Yeah, we're all the way on the max with that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're good. Right there. All right, so let's work our way from the top to the bottom. Again. Don't leave that strand going off there. Oh, come on. Get rid of that. There we go. 327. Come on, get off there. Yeah, normally these boards are covered in some kind of like finishing stuff, so like your solder doesn't stick to it. There's some kind of mask on there. So we got, oh, let me just check this. Yeah, we're good. So we're good. We're good on there. We're good there. There's no gap here. And all these look to be soldered nicely. All right. Next is going to be, I can do that later. Probably the next thing I'm going to do is the these boards. Now, I got one. I got two. And as you can see, this one's kind of a little bit messed up. That's the one we used on our previous one. Because these are like $10, $15 a piece or something like that. They're like super expensive. Like, well, they're not super expensive, but they're like, oh, that's right. They were like 18 bucks or something. And I'm just going to reuse this one if I'm going to throw the other one out, which didn't work anyways. That circuit, it didn't have the ability to run it. It's kind of a my bad moment on that one. So we're going to grab, we're going to grab some spare headers. Is this enough for that one? Nope, just by one. Crud. Alright, so we're just going to break off some new ones. So that's enough for that one, and I just honestly just stick them on and then break it off where it... Oh, man. Or try and break it off where it... There we go. There we go. So we got our two pieces of the puzzle. I'm first going to try and deal with this one. Because I think if you look closely, I think that pin is still filled with solder. Let's get this the hell out, because that's not our focus today. Because if you look right there, there's some solder still there. So I'm going to try and hopefully try and get it to... Oh, come on, guys. Work with me here. I might just have to put some solder on there in order for it to flow properly, because the heat transfer and whatnot. There we go. Okay, so there we go. If you press just hard enough, it worked. But I also have to be careful because the solder pads on this one are a bit loose, because again, I reuse this. Where's the... maybe not. There we go. Okay, so we're doing that. These things are like super tiny. If this one fails, though, I'm probably just gonna... No, I don't want VCC in that connected. Alright, there we go. Yeah, but if this one fails, though, I'm probably just going to leave it on there. Ow, crap. It's really hot. Considering this is a small board, and ow! These pins were just hit with a bunch of solder. So they look alright for now. That's fine. This one, this temperature sensor is just... It's kind of there because it's a little bit more accurate. This is the... I forget which that one is, what this one is. There we go. I know I probably shouldn't handle it. Actually, there's a little bit too. There's not enough solder on that. Because you can kind of see... Okay, so if I put this down, you can kind of see that golden circles around them. That means there's not enough. The golden pad should actually have 100% solder on... Oh, it should be covered by the solder. I'm not used to doing this on an angle. These things just flop down every which way. Alright. Maybe that's enough. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good enough. No, actually, the second to last pin isn't good. I think I can retouch up some of these other ones too. Alright. But yeah, the only reason I'm doing this right now, taking this much time again, is because I don't want to keep getting the app out for my VCC. Is that way? Yep. Alright, so we got that one's going to go on there. That one's going to go here. Alright, let's see if this works. Because okay, so the next thing I want to bring up is the fact that I 3D printed this thing so that way I can like legitly put the things, the switches in and have them held up and evenly spaced, and so they're not like tilted on it, because you can see like right now with that in there, like this is like right in there, this is nice and solidly in there, so like, but it's not solid on these pins, so it still has the wiggle room of it being completely out of whack, like the you can see like right, oh, so I'm going to take these out real quick. It's like you can see, yeah, I think you did see, but like the angle of this has like such a, it has such like a weird, like these things, these switches, if they're improperly done, they can have this weird angle that isn't aligned with the rest of them. So you have like this much angle off. Like this isn't even part of it. So like I did this so I can get this lined up. Solder that one there, and then this should be the same spacing all the way across. So hopefully that works. And the reason I'm testing it is to make sure that I can actually get this spacer to work on this board, even with these things on. That was the main reason I was testing it before. Alright, so now... Oh wait, can I do... Nope. So I got my two sensors there. We're gonna... Again, place them there. We're gonna do this one first over here. Alright, make sure there's... Actually, we're going to do these one at a time. We're going to do a small one. We're going to do the small one first. We got to make sure there's no... Do I want this being like that? No, you can see... Okay, so like right there. You can see right there, there's a gap in the plastic, the black right there. We don't want that. That's why I only do two at a time. Press that in as we're doing the solder. Yeah, too much solder on there. But, oh man, a little bit more. Ah, fuck. Remember not to grab the other side of the pin when you're doing this, because, like, that's dumb. Yeah, no, it's just falling more and more apart. I can't get it to evenly go in. Alright, so we're there. I guess that's good enough for right now. Anyways, Mm-hmm. See that? That's way too much solder on there. There we go. All right. So I think that's good enough. Again, I was kind of generous on that solder. All right, now let's go to the... Let's go. We did that one. Let's do... Next one down. Put it in. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to do one there. One there. All right, then we turn it around and try and look to make sure it's all, you know what? It's all right. There's some, it's some difference, but at this point, I'm like, it's all right. Just doing that one. That one there. That one there. 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 And this one has way too much on it. There we go. Let's grab some of that. Alright, so we got those done. Next thing is I want this temperature sensor on here. But you can see I left a giant space here. I want it laying down like flat. So I'm gonna... Well, first I gotta put it in the damn hole. Okay, so it's in. Now I'm gonna take it out, bend it back a little. There we go. We're gonna have that right against there. And these, oh, nope. That's fine. It's just changed a little bit. So we're gonna try and, oh, nope. We're gonna rest, ah, damn it. because it's going in a way it's not supposed to, it's going to freak out a bit. Because there. Yeah. And normally I'm doing this too quick. That's why there's so much solder extra. There shouldn't be that much solder extra solder on there. All right, now next thing. We're good to go with the switches now. So let's put one in, put this here. Oh, and I also like the fact that oh, nope, not this way. That way. Because I lined it up to be exactly flush with the edge. So, like, I can even just do one. And it should fit nice. Alright. Alright, there we go. And it just sits there, which is pretty cool. If I ever make this into a kit, I'm totally going to involve that in there. Alright, so now... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, now you're going to do the other side. I'm just going to slide this in here. Nope, it doesn't slide in, does it? Nope. We're going to remove that. Put that in there. Then put the cover on. Then 1, 2, 3, flip. Nope. It doesn't like that. Because I didn't flip it fast enough. There we go. Alright. And I like this because it'll also mean that, it'll also mean that these are all going to be the same distance from the board, too. Because, like, they're specifically designed with the Z height in mind, where it's even with the entire switch. So these, oh man, sure that's not in all the way. Shoot. What's going on here? Yeah, they're still there. Just my tolerances might be a little bit too tight. That's fine, I guess. Alright, so now we got those two done. Now I can line the rest of these up. Yeah. There's that one. And then there's that one. The only thing you really need to line up is the pins, because they're not like you can switch the switch around on it. There we go. Also, I think these were designed to grab the outside. Makes sense if they're going to be in... Oh, God. 2, 3, flip. There we go. Yeah, it makes sense if they're going to be in, like, removable keyboards and stuff. That they'd want to grip the edges, so that way, you know, it doesn't come out when you're pressing the key. If you have, like, sticky fingers or something. Alright. 2, 3. 4, there's that, there's that, there's that. Okay. So now I can remove this. Equally spaced. Last sensor to go. Yep, they're equally spaced. Woo! Because of this dang thing. I like that. I've actually designed one for the switches. That was after I figured out this could be a good thing to use. So we're gonna put that away. Oh man, the clickiness. I love the clickiness. Clickiness of keyboards. Alright, so last thing. Is the PIR sensor. So we're gonna... That actually fits pretty well in there, height-wise. If you look at it, it goes right up to the edge of that one. And actually, goes right up to the edge of the keyboard. Yeah, the key too. Like right there. The tip of this lines up with that exactly. So this is going to be pretty good. Now just to make sure. No, it's number 1. Number 1 is 3.3 volts. And number 3 is ground. And then that pin's that 12. Okay. So pin 1 is noticed by the... Pin 1 is always indicated by the square, and then 2 comes after, and then 3 comes after that. So, if you see, I got a plus sign on that, an out, and a minus sign right there. These are like super small. I don't... Can I? Woo. Nope, other way. Right there. So, like, keep moving my hand. So you can see the plus sign, the out, and the minus sign, maybe? It's somewhere in there. Right there. Yeah, it's like a little dash. So, yeah. We got that going for us. So, plus sign, out, and dash right there. And we kind of have to, like, hold it there kind of ish. I don't know how to hold it there kind of ish. Because everything's kind of like wonky because it sticks out. It's the one thing that sticks out. And that's the reason why I didn't do this until last. There we go. And there we are. We got our sensor. Yeah. So, with that, our sensor's been built. I don't need to do anything else with it. I'm gonna power it through USB. I'm not gonna power it through this for right now. And, yeah, we're not gonna have the 5-volt regulator. Just because, A, I don't want to deal with this right now, and B, if I'm going to be powering it off the USB hub, these things are like... These microcontrollers and all these sensors, it's not even going to be like a couple... It's going to be less than an amp. In all reality, it's going to be less than an amp to get everything going and running. So, like... It's not worth it. It's generally not worth it for right now. For what I'm going to have it where it's going to be. It has a USB port next to it, so it's always going to be powered. It can always be powered. And I think that's something that we can do. Alright, so now that I got that done, we're gonna probably take a few minutes, and I'm gonna get everything else ready to program it. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna end this here, but if you're watching on Twitch, well, stay tuned, and we will be back. Generally in like maybe 5-10 minutes, because I do need to stretch my legs. So, till then, have a wonderful afternoon, evening, night, and like, share, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do, yada yada yada, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.